Good morning children. Today we are going to see 6th English Term 3 Unit 1 Poem Indian Seasons. So children, listen carefully to the session, and in case if you have any doubt, make a note of it and it will be rectified on the day of reopening. Okay children, now let's see about the poet. This poem was written by Nisha Dairin. This poem was written by Nisha Dairin. This is the picture of Nisha Dairin. Okay children, before going into the poem, now let's see the definitions of seasons of India. Each of the 4 divisions of the year marked by particular weather patterns and daylight's hours resulting from the earth's changing position with regard to the sun. This is called seasons of India. Children, do you know how many seasons are there in India? There are 4 seasons in India. They are summer, winter, spring and autumn. There are 4 seasons in India. They are summer, winter, spring and autumn. Okay children, first let's see the summer season. Children, summer is one of the 4th seasons. It is the hottest season of the year. It is a dry season. Children, summer takes place between the month of April to June. Summer takes place between the month of April to June. Summer season is rich in a variety of fruits and vegetables, especially mango. Next, rainy season or winter season. Winter season is the coldest season of a year in our country. In India, winter season prevails from the month of December till March. During this season, our country is cold and people enjoying the season invariably. Children, in this season, we can see untimely rainfalls, mist, fog, snowfalls and dewdrops in this season. Next, spring season. Spring is one of the 4 seasons. Spring is a season of flowers which arrives after winter and before the summer. Children, during the spring season, weather becomes pleasant and the days grow longer. Spring is the season of fragrance, beauty, fresh leaves and flowers. In India, the spring starts from February and lasts till the mid of April. Next, autumn season. Autumn is one of the 4 seasons of India. Autumn comes after the end of the rainy season. The tree leaves start getting yellow, orange and red. This season is also known as fall season. Okay children, now let's start the poem. This poem has 16 lines. This poem has 16 lines. This is a memory poem. Okay children, now let's start. Summer comes in a blaze of heat and dusty feet with the sunny smiles. Then seasons change to muddy roads, monsoons and mangoes, leapfrogs and toads. Spring is pretty but short and sweet when you can smell the grass from your garden seat. Autumn is English in red, yellow and brown. Autumn is India whenever leaves fall down. Children, I will repeat this. Summer comes in a blaze of heat and dusty feet with sunny smiles. Then seasons change to muddy roads, monsoons and mangoes, leapfrogs and toads. Spring is pretty but short and sweet when you can smell the grass from your garden seat. Autumn is English in red, yellow and brown. Autumn is India whenever leaves fall down. Now let's see the explanation of the poem one by one. Now let's see the first two lines. Summer comes in a blaze of heat. Summer comes in a blaze of heat. Children, blaze means bright flame or fire. Blaze means bright flame or fire. In these lines, the poet says that the summer season starts with instance of heat. It is like a bright flame or fire. Next lines, with the sunny smiles and dusty feet. With the sunny smiles and dusty feet. Sunny means cheerful. Sunny means cheerful. Children, in these lines, the poet says that it brings cheerfulness to people. Through it brings smiles on their face. It makes their feet dusty. Now let's move on to the next two lines. Then seasons change to muddy roads. Then seasons change to muddy roads. Muddy means dirty. Muddy means dirty. In these lines, the poet says that after a period of time, the seasons change. After a period of time, the seasons change. Monsoons come in bringing muddy roads everywhere. Monsoons come in bringing muddy roads everywhere. Next lines, monsoons and mangoes, leapfrogs and toads. Monsoons and mangoes, leapfrogs and toads. Leap means to high jump. Leap means to high jump. Toads. Toads means a small brown animal similar to a frog. In these lines, the poet says that the monsoons cause rainfall everywhere. The poet says that the monsoons cause rainfall everywhere. Ripe mangoes are seen in abundance. And the frogs play in the water and jump high. Toads hop happily around. Toads hop happily around. Toads means a small brown animal similar to a frog. Now let's move on to the next two lines. Spring is pretty but short and sweet. Spring is pretty but short and sweet. Pretty means beautiful. In these lines, the poet says that the spring is pretty with freshness and blossom everywhere, but it is short and sweet. Next lines, when you can smell the grass from your garden seat. When you can smell the grass from your garden seat. In these lines, the poet says that the spring is sweet because its freshness can be smelt from your garden. Next lines, autumn is English in red, yellow and brown. Autumn is English in red, yellow and brown. Children, in these lines, the poet says that autumn is different in the west. Autumn is different in the west. The flowers and leaves of the trees become red, yellow and brown. The flowers and leaves of the trees become red, yellow and brown. Now let's move on to the last lines. Autumn is Indian whenever leaves fall down. Autumn is Indian whenever leaves fall down. In the last two lines, the poet says that in India, during the autumn season, leaves fall down. The poet says that in India, during the autumn season, leaves fall down. Okay children, I hope all are understood this poem. Now let's see the important glossary. First one, blaze, bright flame or fire. Second one, dusty, covered with tiny bits of sand. Third one, heat, warmness. Fourth one, leap, to jump high. Fifth one, muddy, dirty. Sixth one, pretty, beautiful. Seventh one, sunny, cheerful. Eighth one, toad, a small brown animal similar to the frog. Now let's see the important questions and answers. First one, name the seasons mentioned in the poem. The seasons mentioned in the poem are summer, rainy, spring and autumn. Name the seasons mentioned in the poem. The seasons mentioned in the poem are summer, rainy, spring and autumn. Second one, what does the summer bring? The summer brings sunny smiles and dusty feet. What does the summer bring? The summer brings sunny smiles and dusty feet. Third one, which word refers to rain? The word monsoon refers to rain. Which word refers to rain? The word monsoon refers to rain. Fourth one, why does the poet says the spring is pretty? The spring is pretty because we can smell the freshness of grass from our garden. Why does the poet says the spring is pretty? The spring is pretty because we can smell the freshness of grass from our garden. Fifth one, how is autumn in India? The leaves fall down. It is autumn in India. How is autumn in India? The leaves fall down. It is autumn in India. Sixth one, compare the English autumn with the Indian autumn. English autumn. The leaves are beautiful with red, yellow and brown colors. This is English autumn. Indian autumn. The leaves fall down. It is Indian autumn. Okay children, now let's see the summary of the poem. The poem Indian Season, written by Nisha Daireen. The poet describes the Indian seasons in a simple form. Summer season. The summer season starts with intense heat. It is like a bright flame or fire. It brings cheerfulness to people and makes their feet dusty. Next, monsoon season. Monsoons come in bringing muddy roads, ripe mangoes, leaping frogs and toads everywhere. Next, spring season. Spring is pretty but short. It is also sweet because we can smell the freshness of green grass from our garden. Next, autumn season. The leaves are beautiful with red, yellow and brown colors. To be English autumn, the leaves fall down. It is in Indian autumn. Okay children, now let us see the rhyming words. What is rhyming words? Rhyming is the repetitions of similar sound, usually exactly the same sound in the final stressed syllables and any following syllables of two or more words. Okay children, now let's see some examples. Bat, cat, fat, hat, mat, pat, rat, sat. So these are rhyming words. Okay children, now tell me what are the rhyming words of these lines? Heat, feet, roads and toads are rhyming words. Heat, feet, roads and toads are rhyming words. Next, let's see the alliteration. Alliteration is the repetitions of initial consonant sounds in successive or nearby words. Now let's see some examples. She sells seashells by the seashore. Children, here the consonant sound is repeated in the beginning of the words. Sells, see, shells, sea and shore. So this is alliteration. Now let's see the another example. My mother made me a mango milkshake. My mother made me a mango milkshake. So here the consonant sound im is repeated in the beginning of the words. Mother, made, me, mango and milkshake. So this is alliteration. Children, now find out the alliterated words from these lines. Summer comes in a blaze of heat with sunny smiles and dusty feet. See, sunny and smiles. So here, so many words in the sentence begin with the consonant S. So S is the alliteration. Okay children, it's time for questions. Once again, you can go through the poem and answer for those questions. First one, what is the poem about? Second one, who is the poet? Third one, what do you mean by the word leap? What are the rhyming words of these lines? Pick out the alliteration from these lines. Okay children, I hope you all are understood this video session. Let's meet in our next session with a more interesting topic.